Peace. What's good, everyone? This is Dewan Manuel. I'm here, HD for the people, human design for the people. Just giving a little testimony of my encounter. Recently, I made a post in the group, Human Design for the People, and I wanted to know if anyone wanted to hear my encounter. It is one of the encounters that are supposed to be shared because there's two different kinds of encounters. And when I say encounters, I mean encountering the mystical, like the angels, demons, ghosts, the gods, entities, stuff like that. Those things are by design as well, and so we're all designed to be pulled to specific ones. And the first three colors are personal, not to be shared. If they are shared, they diminish the value and they invite to they can invite that being into their like aura to roll with them and influence their decisions, basically overriding their inner authority. And so the upper colors are to be shared, the gods, entities, and what's called aliens. So I'm gonna try to make this real quick. This is mine. Mine is the six colors, aliens, and it's not little green men, spaceships, and different planets kind of thing. It's something that is just foreign, something that is very alien to us, to our normal consciousness. And so for me, it happened during a Native American ceremony, Native American church. We were celebrating a friend's son's birthday, and we was 40 something people in the TP double road. It was from sunset to sunrise, with drum circle and fire and everything, and partaking in the cactus, the peyote cactus, the tea and the paste. And so after the ceremony was going on, I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it was just so powerful and beautiful. Um, at some point, I like kind of blacked out in a sense. Like the scene went dark and some light just spiraled up in front of me, and it kind of formed into like a being. And so it, um, we locked eyes basically. I seen some eyes, we locked consciousnesses, and what flashed before me was that it knew every single thing about me that I've done, that I thought about, everything. And at the same time, it looked at me with this transcendental type of love. I can't even say unconditional love. I not even yeah, universal or transcendental. I think that word fits it the best. But it was a love like I never knew existed. Never knew existed. I mean, it was so freaking beautiful. I mean, I can't even describe it. I'm not gonna begin. Besides just saying like knowing everything about me, things that I don't like, things that I regret, or things, all the little things. It did not matter. I was looked at like this baby, just this loving treasure, you know, and I just began to weep. And I also asked him, um, how can I make, how can I create, how can I experience this type of this setting, this life? Because it was just so beautiful, tribal. The children were just so intelligent and powerful spiritually. It was just beautiful. And I just got a flash of the 6'3" profile, just like, just do you, be you. And this is basically in the cards. And so when I came back, I just cried and cried. And every time I told the story for months and months, I would just cry, like just to really feel that love again. golly, and I want to say, yeah, everybody is loved. Everybody gets to, feel that. Like that, but we don't know it. But I don't know. I just know that I felt that. But I'm assuming everybody is too, and it matches the mechanics. But it was just out of worldly, and so I can never strive to embody that and to like give that to people. But I can do my best, to own that and reflect that to the best of my ability. But it was just so amazing, and it was so brief. It was just over, and like I'm not lusting for that again. I did take, the ceremony a few more times, but it was nothing like this, nothing at all. And I don't really want anything if it's not this. And so I think that maybe my magnetic monopole, my spirit, came in contact with my design, and I witnessed that. And that was that love that Ra talks about. That's just, transcendental. Now I know my position when it comes to the design crystal and the magnetic monopole. So it was just, I'm so grateful to have experienced that. And that had happened at 29. I was headed towards my 30s. And I had been triggered earlier by ghosts. I had seen ghosts when I was a child coming up. A lot of my family members had contact a lot of times, and my father is angels, and he would talk about seeing that kind of stuff all the time. And so, like, that kind of stuff can consume you if you are the lower colors, and it can really distort your perspective on reality and, like, have you as a slave or fearful of these things when they're really just us, when they don't even have a body, so they can't even really impact the world like we can. Everything, all the spirits want to have a body, but we have a body, and we're letting these consciousnesses that lost their body, no love lost to them, but letting them run our lives out of ignorance because they are just us, just in a different state, and they can't get back to their family because they didn't die properly. Because there are mechanics behind dying. So yeah, HD is very practical. It's hella practical. It's very mystical at the same time. But it's things that we can actually, most of it, we can actually experience and be able to come back and report on. But yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you tuning in, and yeah, keep it mystical. Peace.